I definitely am shooting for top 10. It's definitely doable for me, but I just need to work on a lot of things and I'm ready to lock in for the season.
Welcome to WMX Inside. Today we have a very special guest, Chyna Greenwell. Like the video, comment, and hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it with Chyna on WMX Inside. Hey Chyna, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Fine, thanks. I read that you started riding motorcycle at just 7 years old because you wanted to follow in your sister's footsteps. Does that story hold true?
Yes, my sister, she's been to Loretta's and I've always looked up to her. And my papa did it too, and they just got me on the road to riding dirt bikes. So
How many times after you first step on a bike, you start to do some races?
yes, I did start out on ATVs and then I did move up to motocross. My sister helped me get there and it's best decision of my entire life.
You've participated in the Supercross Future Series. What stands out to you most from that experience? Any favorite memories?
Yes, it was an awesome experience. Me and my sister both raced. My sister did pretty well. I did pretty awesome for my first big race like that. My favorite memory was probably doing all my races with my sister and her clapping me and having a great time. But it was one of like best experiences was on the track with my sister.
Looking ahead, do you think introducing a woman category in Supercross will be a positive step?
Yes.
Can you explain why it will be a good thing?
It'd be a good thing because it would bring more attention to the women's motocross. It would give other girls like a chance and it would just bring more opportunities in this sport for
Because
women.
when you listen some people, they will tell it's not possible for a woman to do Supercross with men because jump is too big. What do you think about this opinion?
I don't think it's true. I think women could do awesome in Supercross. We can put our dedication towards it, and I feel like we would make something out of it. We just need a chance.
Looking back at the start of the 2024 WMX US Championship, you had a solid performance with four top 10 finishes in the first four rounds. How will you assess your start of the season?
I started out the season at Daytona. It was a really fun race and experience. And then we went to Freestone. Freestone was pretty good. I had a mishap second moto, which ended me up in the hospital. But we came back to Freestone. They Springeting, and they cleared me. I had a really blast there. And then High Point was pretty awesome too for the first four rounds. I did end up with an injury at Loretta's, which costed me to miss the last four rounds of WMX. I had surgery on my jaw, had some issues there at Loretta's, but I'm excited for 2025 season.
Then came Loretta Lines, like you told me, where unfortunately you suffered an injury during the last race of the week. Can you explain to us how this happened?
How the injury at Loretta's happened?
Yes.
I did overshoot one of the triples at Loretta's and costed me of hitting my chin really hard on the bars, which ended up dislocating my jaw, and I had to get surgery. It was pretty rough. It was definitely a bumpy hill, but we're back to a flat road and we're ready to charge into the next season.
So, like you told me, you undergo surgery. How was the process during the recovery, and what were the biggest challenges during this period?
The recovery, it was a lot of indoor cardio, it was a lot of running, it was a lot of just working out. I was not allowed to do anything for 2 weeks after surgery. But as soon as that 2 week mark hit, I got right back on a road bike, running, all kinds of stuff like that. It was definitely a process. It was definitely sad watching everybody here train because I live at Millsaps and me sitting on the sidelines being a cheerleader. But it definitely was a process.
Know that you've been back to training for a few weeks.
Yes, I did get back on a bike for about a month, and then I had a thumb injury, which I messed up my UCL on my thumb. But I just got back on a bike. First day of training was actually today, and it was pretty good.
Are you ready to get back into competition?
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm putting every effort I have into this season, and I'm excited for it.
Can you tell us what a typical week of training look like for you?
Yes. So we first start out with a good warm up in the morning. This is Monday through Thursday. We wake up, warm up, we go out there, do a couple of motos Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. We do some section or Wednesday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. We do some um training work like sections, working on our technique and stuff. And then Fridays we do a gym where it's kind of a light cardio, and then Saturdays we do a higher cardio. We do a lot of cardio here. So it's a
Um,
typical everyday week type.
okay. You say that you are ready to be back at the competition. What will be your program for the upcoming season?
I'm definitely working on endurance because I haven't been on the bike and I haven't been able to do a lot of cardio due to injuries and stuff, or on bike cardio. So I'm definitely working on motos, off bike cardio, just trying to get my endurance up there because it's kind of fallen back a little bit. But just working towards that puts me up there.
Can you tell us which races you will participate in 2025?
Yes, I will be participating in Daytona and Springading and the whole 2025 WMX season and Loretta's.
After this year finish in 12th place with only 4 rounds out of 8, what will be your goal on the WMX US Championship?
I definitely am shooting for top 10. It's definitely doable for me, but I just need to work on a lot of things and I'm ready to lock in for the season.
Like everybody know, the 2025 championship will have 6 rounds that will take place at the same time as the Pro Motocross Nationals. What is your opinion on the calendar?
I actually think that's pretty sick. It's been my dream to be at an outdoor national. We went to High Point last season, and it was just the experience I've been craving since I was a little kid. So to experience it for 6 rounds, I am so excited.
As a young rider, how do you find the budget for your season?
That's a tough question. Yes, my mom owns the kitchen here at MTF. She definitely works her butt off there. My dad's a full-time mechanic for Kawasaki, which is pretty good because I get a free mechanic. Shout out to my dad. I definitely work on the sidelines. I work for my trainer. I help her out with the facility here and stuff like that because I like to pitch in for stuff. It makes me feel good that I'm helping get me to these races and stuff. Right now, we're working towards a truck. I got into a pretty nasty car accident in my van, so we're trying to figure out a way to get to the first 2 rounds of WMX. But I definitely help around as much as I could.
Are you interested in other women's championship, for example, like the WMX World Championship or maybe off-road championships?
Yes, I am. I'm looking towards WMX, and I am trying out one or two enduro races. I've never done woods races, but I'm looking forward to that. I might shoot for a little championship overall in that one, but I'm just hitting a couple of those to see if we can fit them in around the WMX 2025 season.
What are your long-term dreams in motocross?
My long term dreams is definitely to win a championship, a big one. And I want to keep my career going for as long as I can. Don't want to fall off too soon, but I definitely want to do that. I definitely want to try to make a main in a Supercross. That's
Okay.
been my dream since I was little. All my favorite riders are there, so I just want to be on the gate with them one day.
What do you think should be done to encourage more young girls to get into motocross?
They definitely need to offer more women's classes, like a women's 12 plus, maybe even a college girl. That would be pretty cool. So it's not throwing the younger girls into the big girl class too soon. But definitely, they need to help us out there a little bit. It would give girls more opportunities, and that would be pretty cool.
If you had to choose a dream bike to ride, which would it be and why?
Um, my dream bike is honestly a KX 250 KX 250 2025. It's the newest bike that just came out, and I'm a big Kawasaki girl. I bleed green 100%. Hopefully I get one this year. If not, it's been I've been waiting for this Kawasaki for a while now.
No, we just do some fun and rapid question. Favorite motocross track?
My favorite motocross track would have to be Oak Hill, which is Spring Nationals. That track, I've never had so much fun on a track before. That one in Mesquite MX, which is located in Nevada, Nevada, Las Vegas area around there. That's my hometown around there. I used to live in Utah, but that track's all-time favorite and Oak Hill. Those two are head to head.
Best friend in the paddock?
My best friend is Jordan Curtin. She also rides. She's currently working now, but we're trying to figure out for her to get back on a bike. But yes.
If you weren't a motocross rider, what sport would you do?
Probably basketball. I'm pretty tall for my age. I'm 6 foot, going on 6'1". I'm really, really tall. I did basketball before I did motocross, but yeah, it'd definitely be basketball.
Two-stroke or four-stroke?
That's a tough question. I'm on a four-stroke right now, but I love two strokes just because the way that they sound, they're very wound out and loud and like that stuff.
What's your all-time favorite motocross memory?
Probably High Point. It with we did the autograph signings and stuff like that. I've never gotten to do something like that before, and it put butterflies in my stomach when I was signing people's shirts and hats and stuff like that. That was probably my all-time favorite.
Why did you choose your race number?
I've had my race number for probably 5 or 6 years, 517. I ran 12 for Loretta's, which is my dad's number, but 517 is my birthday, so I've had it for a really long time.
Thank you so much, Chyna, for your time. It was a real pleasure to chat with you and learn a little bit more about you. If you enjoyed this conversation, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment if you have a question for Chyna, maybe for next interview. Chyna, do you want to add some thanks?
Um, Nothing much. Just any girls that are watching this, make sure to give it a shot. It's definitely worth it.
Where can people follow you?
I have an Instagram and Facebook and a TikTok. It's all under Chyna Greenwell 517. I post all of my race finishes on Instagram and Facebook and what races I'll be hitting next on Instagram and Facebook.
I will put all links in description. Thanks a
Perfect.
lot. Thanks a lot, Chyna.
Of course.
See you next week for the next interview.